rise.
With me now, entrepreneur and founder of the Forward Party, Andrew Yang. He also ran for president as a Democrat in the 2020 race, and the co-founder, president, and CEO of Gerber Kawasaki Wealth and Investment Management, Ross Gerber. Welcome back, gentlemen. Let me begin with you on this, Andrew, because some economists, they don't see a recession yet. But you have investor Robert Conzo saying the backbone of any recession is a break in labor. We do not have a break in labor. But still, you're not optimistic that we can actually avoid a recession in spite of that. Why not?
I talked to a number of CEOs, Laura, and they say they dragged a lot of economic activity up to try and beat the tariffs. And that's going to mean that you might have fine-looking numbers for the next several weeks, but then eventually demand's going to fall off a cliff as people have fewer things to buy, costs are going to go up, and consumer sentiment is plummeting at a rate that has not been seen in years and years. A recession is technically defined as 2 quarters of contraction. We just had the first. And the second, unfortunately, I think is on the way. Americans should be furious, particularly if you voted for Donald Trump, because what did he run on? That he's going to bring prices down? These tariffs are doing the opposite, and they're plunging us into a recession.
Speaking of quarters, you heard Ross, Trump blaming Biden for this report. He is hinting that he could actually blame Biden again if the economy shrinks in the next quarter, as Andrew was alluding to. What do you make of that? Is Biden to blame, or is it the Trump tariffs?
Well, these are absurd statements from Trump because this is 100% related to his exact policy changes that have caused this surge in imports, this recession that has begun. And I'm calling it a recession now because I can see it with our clients already. People are preparing for the worst, and that means they're not spending, they're pulling back, businesses are pulling back, home sales are not happening that would have happened, leases that would have been signed aren't being signed. So we're seeing negative economic activity because of Trump's actions already. So the next 3 months might not be so bad, actually, because people have prepared, companies have brought in stuff now to try to, cushion this in hopes that maybe something will be reversed quickly enough to avert the recession we're going to see. But this idea that Trump thinks he can manage a recession or, a little pain isn't so bad, this is very ignorant thinking. This can cause a very, very deep downturn in the United States. We're like a very big ship. So when we're going in the right direction, that's great, like we were under the Biden administration. But once the ship turns, it's very hard to turn it back. So this is not a game you want to be playing, and it's one that's never really actually been done with the U.S. economy. And I cannot come up with many scenarios where this works out well, even in the best case, and we get all the trade deals. A lot of damage has already been done.
Well, Andrew, if he can't contemplate the best case, how can Trump avoid the worst case scenario? Is there a way to turn this ship around and get it back on course right now?
I agree with Ross that the damage is rippling through the economy in various ways. The best case scenario would be that Trump wakes up tomorrow morning and says, guys, I was just kidding about the whole thing. We're going to reverse it all, declare victory, just posture some and say, look, we've got all these concessions. This trade war should disappear as quickly as it came, but we don't foresee that. And confidence is slipping away in various ways. Another group that should have accountability for this, in my opinion, are the members of Congress that have ceded their tariffs power to Donald Trump. They could just say tomorrow also, guys, like tariffs are actually congressional powers, and we now will take them back from the president. The president's using them under this Emergency Economic International Trade Act that is a real stretch. So I beseech any member of Congress that's on the fence, guys, take back your constitutional power over tariffs and free us from this madness before more damage gets done.
Ross, I see you nodding your head. We'll come right back to you. Andrew, thank you so much. Ross, stick around because I want to bring in CNN political analyst